Explain something to me, Nyxara. Yesterday you asked me to delay planetary judgment for one accountant.
At the time, Grand Auditor, we believed Dave was the source of the anomaly.
Which in hindsight sounds completely ridiculous.
He was never the source.
Then why is this human still relevant?
Because 12 hours after Dave disconnected, similar patterns began appearing worldwide. London, Tokyo, São Paulo, Cairo, Sydney. The pattern is spreading.
How many?
Yesterday there was one. Today there are 4,382.
I told you, it was never just Dave.
Okay, now I'm concerned.
Define the pattern.
They are not connected by location, culture, language, or belief. A teacher, a mechanic, a musician, a mother, a student. None of them know each other.
Then what connects them?
One decision.
Be precise.
For reasons we cannot explain, they all stopped feeding the distraction cycle.
So Dave wasn't the hero. He was the first crack in the wall.
Exactly. One crack became thousands.
Do not romanticize statistical noise, Aurora.
It is not noise, sir. I have verified the results 3 times. The awakening pattern is spreading through humanity, but humanity is not generating it.
Then someone is helping them.
That's impossible. Nobody gets around Mordane's grid.
Trace the source.
I already tried.
And?
The signal does not originate from Earth.
Fantastic. So now the planet is on trial, Mordane is watching us, and something outside the known sector is waking humans up.
Where did it originate?
I captured the coordinates for less than a second before they vanished.
Can you recover them?
Only partially.
Show me.
The location is beyond company jurisdiction.
That's not comforting. I was hoping for mildly illegal, not cosmically impossible.
If this signal is external, then this audit has been contaminated.
Or maybe the universe is finally answering back.
Careful, Aurora. Hope is not evidence.
No, but thousands of humans choosing to wake up is.
Grand Auditor, the number just changed again.
How many now?
Over 9,000.
That escalated quickly.
No, it is still escalating.
Lock the chamber. No one leaves until we identify the source.
Then we are no longer looking for Dave. We are looking for the signal. The signal is still growing, and for the first time since the audit began, I think we're finally seeing a pattern.
I was not assigned to this sector for optimism. Present the evidence.
Translation: he's interested, but he'd rather swallow lava than admit it.
The number has doubled again. Thousands of new awakenings have been recorded within the last cycle.
More humans are waking up.
Or maybe they're just deleting social media. Let's not get carried away.
Interestingly, both events often occur at the same time.
Explain the common factor.
The strongest signal spikes occur when humans stop comparing their lives to strangers.
That's it? That's the big mystery? Humans making themselves miserable because someone else's breakfast looked better online?
They spend so much time looking sideways that they forget to move forward.
And the result?
Lower confidence, higher anxiety, less action. The pattern is remarkably consistent.
So, they compare themselves to successful people, feel terrible, and then convince themselves they're not ready to begin. Amazing strategy.
Maybe that's why so many dreams never leave the starting line.
The data supports that conclusion. Most subjects delay action while waiting for confidence.
A flawed approach. Confidence is not a prerequisite for action.
Exactly. Confidence usually arrives after the first step, not before it.
Which is deeply unfair because everyone wants confidence delivered before they do any work.
Signal spike detected. A subject has finally launched a project they postponed for over 2 years.
And what did they report afterwards?
The same thing humans always report. They wish they had started sooner.
Maybe humanity isn't waking up because life is becoming easier.
Then why are they waking up?
Because they're finally getting tired of waiting. The signal has appeared around the World Cup again. The activity levels are extraordinary.
Humans have crossed oceans, emptied savings accounts, and survived airport security just to watch a ball get kicked.
The emotional energy is unusually high. Excitement, hope, anticipation, and disappointment are all increasing simultaneously.
An impressive amount of suffering for a recreational activity.
It's not suffering. People want to feel connected to something bigger than themselves.
That's one way to describe paying 3 months' wages for a hotel room.
Many subjects spent years planning this journey.
And was the experience worth it?
The answer depends on the individual.
Translation: some had the best week of their lives, and some are currently arguing with customer support.
Humans are willing to sacrifice a lot for moments they believe matter.
Yet many refuse to sacrifice anything for their own goals.
That contradiction appears frequently in the data.
Humans will wake up at 4 in the morning to watch a match, but won't spend 20 minutes working on their dreams.
Maybe because dreams don't come with stadium lights and cheering crowds?
Signal increase detected.
What triggered it?
A subject heard that statement and decided to begin a project they had postponed for 18 months.
Good. Only another 18 months ahead of schedule.
Sometimes people just need a reminder that life isn't a rehearsal.
Explain.
Many humans act as if their real life starts later, after the promotion, after the holiday, after the perfect moment.
The perfect moment rarely arrives.
Which is unfortunate because humans spend half their lives waiting for it.
And the signal?
The signal grows strongest when humans stop waiting and start acting.
Maybe that's what awakening really is.
Realizing you've been waiting for permission from nobody.
Additional signal activity detected near the tournament venues.
Please tell me someone finally realized they don't need a 40-pound sandwich to enjoy a football match.
Negative. A father chose to spend time with his son instead of watching the match alone.
That's exactly what I've been trying to explain. The strongest moments are rarely the most expensive.
Interesting. Humans often search far away for things already within reach.
They'll travel across continents looking for happiness and ignore the people sitting in the same room.
The data supports that observation with alarming consistency.
Maybe the signal isn't teaching humans something new.
Then what is it doing?
It's reminding them of things they already knew but forgot.
Signal growth continuing.
Fantastic. Humanity is awakening through common sense. This may be the most unexpected development in recorded history.
For the first time since this audit began, I am beginning to understand the pattern.
And what pattern is that?
The signal grows whenever humans stop chasing what impresses others and start paying attention to what truly matters.
Look at that. The judge just gave a motivational speech.
Do not make me regret it.
Too late, Judge Veyron. The signal already heard you. The signal activity around the World Cup is still increasing.
Of course it is. Half the planet is celebrating and the other half is arguing with strangers.
Correction. Most subjects are doing both simultaneously.
Humans voluntarily argue with strangers.
Judge, if you knew how much time humans spend arguing on the internet, you'd cancel the audit immediately.
The data is concerning. Thousands of subjects are currently debating events they have absolutely no control over.
Passion isn't always a bad thing.
No, but screaming at someone 3 continents away because they support a different team seems like an inefficient use of a Tuesday.
What is gained from these arguments?
Very little. Most participants leave the discussion with exactly the same opinion they started with.
There you go. Humanity's greatest tradition.
Maybe they're looking for connection.
Then they chose a strange way to do it.
Interesting observation. Signal activity drops sharply when subjects focus on winning arguments.
And when does it increase?
When subjects focus on improving themselves.
You're telling me spending 2 hours arguing online isn't personal growth?
The evidence does not support that conclusion.
Imagine what humans could achieve if they invested the same energy into their own goals.
An uncomfortable thought. Humans often invest more energy defending their position than improving their situation.
Some people have written 20-page essays defending a football team.
And yet they continue doing it. Why do humans find arguments easier than action?
They haven't updated their own life plan since 2019.
Signal spike detected. The increase is small, but statistically significant.
What caused it? Identify the triggering behavior immediately.
A subject closed a social media argument and spent the next hour working on their business.
Now that's character development.
One less argument. One more step forward.
The pattern becomes clearer with every cycle.
What do you see? What is the data trying to tell us?
I see humans searching for change everywhere, except the place it begins.
Signal growth accelerating. The pattern is becoming easier to predict with each cycle.
Let me guess. The place it begins is not the comments section.
Correct. Change has never originated from a comments section.
The signal grows when humans stop trying to win every conversation and start improving their own lives.
That's unfortunate. I was really enjoying the comments section theory.
The signal continues to spread, but the pattern is becoming stranger with every cycle. More humans are waking up, yet millions remain trapped in the same habits.
By trapped, do you mean endlessly scrolling through videos of people living lives they wish they had?
The data supports that observation. Many subjects spend more time watching successful people than becoming successful themselves.
A curious strategy. Observing effort is apparently easier than making effort.
Humans often convince themselves they are learning when they are really just delaying action.
I've seen subjects watch 5 hours of productivity content and accomplish absolutely nothing productive.
Signal activity decreases when passive consumption increases. The correlation is becoming difficult to ignore.
So they seek inspiration but never move. That seems inefficient.
I think many of them are afraid. Not of failure itself, but of being seen failing.
Exactly. Humans will risk years of regret just to avoid a few minutes of embarrassment.
The evidence supports that conclusion. Social judgment remains one of the strongest barriers to action.
An irrational fear. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves to monitor everyone else.
Yet humans still act as if the entire world is watching their every mistake.
The entire world isn't watching. Most of the world can't even remember what they had for breakfast.
Signal increase detected. Several subjects have abandoned comparison-based thinking within the last hour.
What triggered the change?
They stopped measuring their progress against strangers and started measuring it against who they were yesterday.
That's how real growth happens. Not by competing with everyone else, but by becoming a better version of yourself.
Which is unfortunate, because comparing yourself to strangers is one of humanity's favorite hobbies.
Another pattern has emerged. Many subjects are waiting for the perfect moment before taking action.
Does this perfect moment actually exist?
Of course not. It's usually scheduled for next Monday and never arrives.
Life moves forward whether humans feel ready or not. Waiting forever is still a decision.
Signal spike detected. A subject has finally started a project they delayed for almost 3 years.
3 years? Humans will spend longer avoiding a dream than actually building it.
The pattern is clear. The signal grows whenever humans stop waiting for permission and start taking responsibility.
Maybe awakening isn't about discovering something new. Maybe it's about remembering what you've known all along.
Imagine that. Humanity's greatest breakthrough might simply be getting out of its own way.